Today on Hopped Up Beer Review, we're going to be reviewing ICBay IPA from Alaskan Brewing Company out of Juneau, Alaska. Thanks for joining us. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give you our unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer we are drinking and reviewing. Be sure to like, subscribe, cheers, that notification bell. Check us out on social medias. All the links are below. Come say hey in Discord, our Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server. We'd love to see you there. Andy in the attic is back in the attic. Jay is here. I'm Ben. What are we drinking?
You're on mute. Nobody can hear you.
You can now.
Alaskan ICBay IPA, Alaskan Brewing Company. I was wondering if you were That's it. Juneau, Alaska.
All right. Let's go.
Thirsty.
Yep.
Is this one okay? Have you pressurized my can again?
Oh, no, this one's not okay. Mine wasn't anyway.
Just do it fast.
Yeah, I tried. Just threw it all over the place, but we're good.
Just throw your beer around.
Yep.
A bit ahead.
All right.
Shall I
It's a little messy.
talk a bit?
It's nice on the nose.
Smells like an IPA.
Yes, it is. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mate.
All right, what you got, Andy?
6.2%, 65 IBUs, and an SRM of 9.
Nice.
I mean, it is a low number, and it is, I can see well through this.
Yeah.
It's
Well, it's a little slight haze to it, but
Yeah, mine's not the clearest.
so this is an American IPA. It's brewed with Cascade, Bravo, Calypso, Summit, and Apollo hops. 5 different hops. It's all hopped up.
Oh,
2
busy.
row pale and specialty malts. Uses glacier-fed water from the Juneau ice field, which is about 1,500 miles of glacier and ice sheets. They get 90 inches of rainfall a year up there to replenish it. And the label, the surfer, it's kind of a nod of the tip of the hat to a nod to the surfers up there in Icy Bay. So people will surf up there in Icy Bay, southern part of Alaska, and the Yakutat.
Is he wearing a wetsuit?
I was thinking the same thing.
Need to.
I would think you'd have to.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's depicted on the can, but it's funny you said that because I was thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah. So if you saw our review of low IPA, then we kind of went over Alaskan Brewing Company. So go back and see that. Started in 1986. It's a regional brewery up there in Juneau, which is the southern strip of Alaska that borders Canada, on the western part of Canada. So,
And the first since Prohibition, the
first brewery in
Alaska.
Juneau since Prohibition.
Yeah, that was
which we were discussing at the time. They weren't even a state at that point.
Yeah. Which is we went back and looked. I went back and looked, and you guys were right. I was way off. I was thinking it was 29. It was 59. So
yeah. Way off.
Anyway, way off. Yep. But Alaska became a state. Yep. All right. Has anybody had this one before?
Oh, me? No, I'm sorry.
You have not. You haven't.
What do you mean, Ben? I mean, it's an IPA. There's a chance.
I'm going to go ahead and assume you haven't and be right. So,
Bring out in the different beers from Alaska and Canada, the cans are noticeably different. You know, not Canada, Alaska and Hawaii.
why?
Yeah. Um,
They're
is
both
it
the
something-
same, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the same style of cans
Right. With
compared to the other ones.
the ripples
I
on
got
top.
I actually had a different one
No, not all the
just the
Hawaiian
other day.
though.
Yeah, not all the Alaskans either, because I had the it was in a pint can, but they don't do the QR labels on their cans.
Okay. All right. Well, who wants to volunteer and go first on this one?
Oh,
You're up.
if I don't lag. So it's pretty good. It's light, refreshing, and yeah, I got nothing bad to say about it. It's not too bitter. Not a lot of pine or resin to it. It almost like it should be considered a light IPA to me. But I'm gonna give it 7.5. I mean, it's like a crushable IPA. That's what it feels like right now. But at 6.2%, you couldn't call it light.
All right, Jay, what do you think?
Yeah, I agree with you, Andy. It's got good flavor, a great American IPA, just kind of that standard, not too bitter, not too resiny, not too piney. Yeah, you kind of hit the nail on the head. Same with the rating I was even thinking. So, I was going to go 7.5.
Yeah, I think this one is interesting in that you immediately, on the nose, immediately know it's an IPA. I mean, it tastes like an IPA, but it doesn't have those overpowering qualities. And like you said, Andy, it's kind of like an IPA light in that sense, just the flavors. It has really good flavors. I wonder how much of that has to do with the water too, just because again, we're talking about glacial water versus well or whatever, is being used in other breweries. But you mean the low IPA that we have from Alaskan was also really light. I mean, it was a different kind of IPA because it didn't have the flavor, but another yet light and crisp IPA. I'm gonna go with 7. I think it's everything you guys said. It's definitely one from an IPA standpoint. You put this next to some of the others, I'm probably grabbing this one. Just because of what we said. It's actually really, really good. Not the IPA guy. There was my banner, and you must have missed it, Andy.
It's been during one of the lags.
Yeah. That will be a 7.3 for the Alaskan Icy Bay IPA. Definitely a crisp IPA, one you should give a shot if you come across it out there in the wild, and let us know what you think. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, cheers that notification bell, and check us out on the social medias. Links are down below. You can find them there, and you can come say hey in our Discord server, chat with us there, and we would enjoy and love to have you. For Andy in the attic and Jay, I am Ben. Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.